And we're at race 6, training race 6, that is. Cartel Flyby is the one horse, Hector Osorio, the trainer. Maddox 93 is the 2 horse, Wendy Alejandra Garcia, the conditioner. Number 3 is Jay's PYC, Leonardo Acala, the trainer, while Jed Vane trains the 4, Kiss Me in a Flash. VP Dragon King is the 5 horse, Zachary Rios, the trainer. The 6, Hercules, from the Clinton Crawford training stable. And rounding out this group, the 7 horse Defiant V, Haley Hobbs, the trainer. So we're slowly getting, there's a look at the field and graphically, we're getting back some of our effects and graphics that we normally have. So, Jim, we've seen some nice performances here today. I've been impressed by the way some of these young horses look on the track.
Yes, we really have. I mean, primarily the winners, but in that 5th race, we also saw a really nice effort from Raptor Stone. We also saw a really nice effort earlier by a horse that Chile Gato that came running on late after a substandard start. So a lot of horses for handicappers to note and put in their virtual stable for when they show up in the entries. In this race, we've got 2-year-old quarter horses, again going 250. The Oklahoma Futurity eligibles are the 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cartel Flyby, Maddox 93, Jay's PYC, and Kiss Me in a Flash. And the 7, Defiant V. Those are eligible as of January for the Oklahoma Futurity. Couple of notes here. Let's start with the inside gelding. Cartel Flyby. Texas bred gelding by Carter's Cartel from Fly By You. Interestingly, the grandmother of this horse, a mare named Fovey, was a Grade 1 winner and a $380,000 earner out in California. And Fovey is a half-sister to Lucky Dice, the stallion who stands at West Wind Farms in Purcell, Oklahoma. And Lucky Dice, a quarter horse, and he was produced by a mare named Fodice, who also produced the grandmother of this Cartel Flyby. So similarity in the female side there. Maddox 93, number 2. You wonder if the folks who bred this colt in Texas or whoever named him were Greg Maddox fans, because 1993 was right in the middle of his run of 4 straight Cy Young Awards, and right toward the beginning of his run of ERA titles in the big leagues with Atlanta. Maddox 93 is the 2. You mentioned Jay's PYC from the Leonardo Alcala barn. They just unveiled a really nice winner in the previous race. Well, the dam of Jay's PYC, A's and J's, is a really, really nice Oklahoma mare that earned a little over $500,000 and wound up running at Los Alamitos in really, really tough company after starting in this region. The 4, Kiss Me in a Flash, has the brilliant dam Flashing My PJs. Kiss Me in a Flash is by Kiss My Hawks. Flashing My PJs was a 2 for 4, made $135,000 in a brief career. Flashing My PJs, though, did qualify for and ran 7th in the All-American Futurity. And Flashing My PJs was produced by a champion in PJ Chick in Black. So a great family there. And in fact, that's reflected by the fact that Kiss Me in a Flash sold for $140,000 last September at Heritage Place. The others aren't quite so notable pedigree-wise. VP Dragon King, a $4,000 TQHA yearling sale purchase. That's the 5. And Defiant V, number 7, bred by the Valeriano Racing Stables, was a $14,000 Heritage Place purchase back in September. So we've got some more, got a couple of horses here that have, or one at least, that sold for a big price. We got a couple that have sold for smaller prices. You just never know in these training races where a big runner might crop up from seemingly less heralded beginnings. So we'll see if that happens here as they get ready to head toward the gate for the 6th of 9 training races. And of course, we'll do it all again tomorrow with 9 more. As they get to the gate here, looks like the 2 will be outfitted with a flipping halter. If you see an assistant starter in front of the gate manipulating something when they go in, those are the horses that run with a rope that runs through a ring on their bridle and through the gate. It serves to keep them from rearing back. And the 3 appears to be a flipping halter horse as well. Ideally, I mean, this is just my opinion, but you'd hope that 2-year-olds wouldn't necessarily need to automatically have a flipping rig unless they've shown a tendency already to be the antsy type at the gate. So now we get ready to load the 7 Defiant V, and off we go shortly. Defiant V jumping around a little. Once again, the Remington media staff compiles the individual horse-by-horse times, the results of these trials, and posts them on their site and at oqhra.com as we get set to go. Race 6. All in line. And they're off. The 2 Maddox 93 broke in rather sharply. Defiant V, this Eagles Fly Higher gelding on the far outside. Kiss Me in a Flash is right there. That's the $140,000 yearling. 4-2-3 it looked like under the wire. Kiss Me in a Flash. Jed Vane trains. Dennis Dreyer of Missouri owns this Kiss My Hawks filly from Flashing My PJs. Runs very nicely here. James PYC by PYC Paint Your Wagon from A's and J's challenges Maddox 93, who made a really nice recovery. And Maddox 93 wound up getting the place, and Jay's PYC the show. But as we take a look at the start again, the 2 lunged in. The 1 Cartel Flyby got left. But for Maddox 93 to come on like he did, and Jay's PYC as well, chasing Kiss Me in a Flash, trained by Jed Vane, $140,000 Heritage Place yearling, beautiful female family. Flashing My PJs came out running in her brief career, the dam, so take a look for her. Hopefully she'll end up in the Oklahoma Futurity trials, which will be coming up fairly soon. Soon, at least soon by way of early in the meet, since the race itself is on March 21st.
Yeah, we'll take a look at this one final time, and we'll be moving on to the 7th of our 9-race card at Remington Park.